So you might already be like, yeah, Barry, we know Marilee is absolutely amazing in AFK Journey. However, that's typically against boss battles. Now, I'm going to show you guys another cool video like we did yesterday about Marilee in a very special game mode that is quickly winning my heart over even more and more. Honor Duel. The more you play it, the more you understand it, the more fun it becomes, especially when you get some really interesting, fun artifacts, and especially the ones that sync up with her, with Carolina, with Silvina. All these heroes, they just make them really overpowered, and when you get specific equipment for them, it just goes through the roof. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. You're about to see infinite ultimates right here. Let's get going. So legit, the more you play this game mode, the more you understand of it, the more it becomes entertaining and fun. And I kind of just ran this one to see if it could work. And we're essentially running just a full Lightbearer team to show that, yes, sometimes when you get specific artifacts here, really awesome. So this one says grants Marilee 50 attack speed. That means she gets to her ultimate faster. And then she only expends 300 energy when she casts her ultimate. If there's an enemy near her, all she needs is 300 energy. She doesn't need 1,000 in order to do this. And then every ultimate cast by allied heroes grants Marilee additional attack speed. That almost doesn't matter because, well, let's take a look at our artifacts we had here. So first off, in the first round, we basically just bought this. Increases ultimate damage by 40%. That was really cool and fun. However, now we found Fallen Dagger, which recovers 300 energy every ultimate cast. You see what's going on here? It only costs 300. This gives 300, aka she's just going to get infinite ultimates, and you're going to see that in battle. Everybody else is going to be equipped with things like this, like Dusty Metal, things like this where Violent Horn, if Tamesia does die, this will transfer over to the main hero, grants ally hero stuff. So yeah, we're going to be doing stuff like this, increasing basic stats of all mythic heroes. We should have her mythic very soon. We're going to get another Dusty Metal. This should work out good. Now, we're not going to go 9-0 like the last one because it's not as good of a setup, or rather it takes more ramp up to get there with this hero, but this should be a pretty solid attempt right here. So I love this battlefield as well. We're just gonna throw our tanky heroes in the front. We're going to put Marilee right behind them. We don't want to put Marilee all the way in the back in case they have someone like a Silvina or someone per se like a Vala. We don't want them to be able to directly counter the hero. And it looks like we're actually going up against a very similar style team, although it's not a Marilee team. So we're gonna watch this girl right here because she's literally, once she gets to 1,000 energy, she's just gonna jump around and continue to use her ultimate. So it doesn't flash the screen like the other ones anymore. That's part of the description, but you can notice, watch her, it pops up, it keeps going, it pops up again, it pops up again. She literally has infinite ultimates and she's just ultimating everybody constantly this entire fight. Now, is this as crazy as some of the other strategies? No, but it kind of goes to show if you find the right setup, any faction can be really, really strong. And we're going for a 5 Lightbearer faction just to gain those extra stats. So first and foremost, I really want to buy these two things here. So this one I'm going to throw onto, I guess, you for the time. Well, I guess this one's not that useful yet because we don't have her at Mythic yet. We will have her at Mythic, but we're going to swap it in here. So we're getting another 10% basic stats. Hopefully next round we can find exactly what we need, which is 1 Marilee copy to get her to Mythic Plus to then get a ton of extra stats. And like I said, our only loss we had, I think, was in round 2, and that's just because we didn't even have the right hero team set up whatsoever going. So I think I'm gonna do something like this because, again, I like trying to protect her. Granted, it does expose her by placing her in the first round because they could potentially counter, but I like sandwiching her between all these units so that in case people flank like this right here, we're gonna have some protection with our Corin on the backside. So unless they have a Silvina, there's no way directly to target. Oh no, yeah, the Vala is gonna hit the core, and that's exactly how we wanted to protect this hero. Now she does get up to her ultimate, and now she's just gonna start going around and just watch the enemy health bars dropping constantly because they're just getting hit with an onslaught of these ultimates here. Oh, this is actually the Marilee team too, so that's the Marilee one as well, but it just doesn't work as good. Especially not on that battlefield. So let's see if we can find anything else here. Please. No, I mean, they're all useful copies, so at least there's that. I think we really just need to go for the final copy. If we can find it. Although, we'll have to see if there's anything else that looks good. Like, I guess we grab a Corrin copy too. Let's take a look. Increases damage by 66%. Now, this is another one that could be good, but she does die occasionally. Oh, this is tricky. I don't know if I want to run anything else here. Again, this would be like really cool to use normally. Don't need Rowan copies. This is just going to be what? Cast the first ultimate. Yeah. Could go for Tamesia copies. It looks like for this to like get to peak performance, it might be in the very last round. I don't think any of these other ones, I mean, these are kind of good, but I feel like we already have some decent artifacts set up here. Oh, this could be good too. I'm gonna buy it. All right, so I just really need to find her copy in the last round, and that is going to be a gigantic stat boost for our heroes. But again, we have to get one Marilee copy because I honestly don't think we're gonna lose. I mean, there's always the potential that it does happen. And I'm gonna set our heroes up like this to start, and then let's see who they put where. Yeah, I think it'll be safe to do something like this. That way we're blocking the Shakir with our Lucius. I think this is gonna be a good strategy. What do they got? I didn't even look to see what their artifact was. Shouldn't really matter. I can't see us losing this. We just have so much damage with this setup. It's crazy. Even with that Shakir there, I think the Shakir is going to eventually go down. Granted, they have a Brutus and Shakir on the front row, so it's very, very much a life leech type team. Marilee just needs to stay away from them. Stop jumping right into their melee range. So there is one counter to this kind of, and that's the Brutus. Somehow we won with the Brutus not even dying. I'm guessing they probably had that 66% bonus damage on that Marilee. I wasn't looking. So that when she died, it was an instant loss. There we go. We get this here. Perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now we need to reallocate some things. So let's see. Don't want that one. We can throw this on you. Because, yep, Mythic Heroes. And we can throw this on you. So this way, we're getting what? 15 basic stats. 15, 10, and 10. So that's giving her a ton of basic stats. And I'm hoping that's what gets us the victory here. At this point, we might as well just look for extra copies of heroes. And see if we can hit anything that's going to help us. I'm hoping I'm not missing something by doing this live. God, I love Arbiter's Armor, but that's not something we need right now. These are some pretty crappy rolls as far as hero copies go. We haven't really seen anything that we need whatsoever. Heck, our Lucius is still way down at the dumpster tier here. Then again, like I said, I might have missed something so far because when you're trying to record something and talk and everything, it does get a little bit sketchy at times. Still no copies. Ooh! Oh no, I wanted that. I guess if we go one more round, sure. But I think we're gonna go 9-2 or 9-1 here with only one single loss. I think. Richie, come on. I almost want to lose this one a little bit just to see what happens, but I really don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to set up our defensive squad like so, just giving us good coverage and protection no matter where they decide to place their team. And then we can try to see who they put down. So there's no Vala just yet, but I still want to put him or her a little more forward, because the one thing is, if the enemy does step within one tile of her, she does use an ultimate immediately. This is a very strong enemy team we're going up against here, but instantly getting all the way up there, and we're just starting to jump around like a crazy bunny. just doing crazy amounts of damage to the entire enemy team, and I just don't think they have a single hope of winning this. I can't see them winning that. Yeah, like I said, we didn't get the perfect setup, but my goodness, Marilee can just pop off. And that's why some of the artifacts in this are just so stinking good. This team was one of my favorite up there with Silvina, and this Fallen Dagger combo with the Dawn Antlers is just so good. So Fallen Dagger Marilee is pretty overpowered. If you guys like these, make sure you guys leave a comment down below. Hit that thumbs up. I love making these videos in very unconventional game modes that people don't typically play, so they might not even know these combos exist. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.